Hello there, Earthlings. It's your favorite YouTuber, Miriam Forrest herself, and today is Wednesday's birthday. So, she is celebrating her birthday. It's Friday the 13th. So, why don't you go take a seat? Okay. Today, I'd like to talk to you about Invader Zim. Yes, the very dark sheep of Nickelodeon. That show. It's been 20 years, or at least I think it's over 20 years since we have seen the show. I mean, we're almost getting up there, and we're not kids anymore exactly, but okay. So let's cut to the chase, shall we? Bloody Grr is tonight's subject. And there's a couple of surprises. I've been watching Invader Zim lately, and I've been noticing something different about it. And I didn't notice this as a little girl, because I used to love Invader Zim. I loved it to death, and I still do to this day. So, we're going to talk about how Invader Zim and why it got canceled. There's rumors out there. They say, because it was getting too graphic, or, they got tired, or, some people was paying too much attention to detail and they couldn't take it anymore. But honestly, I think they did it to be jackasses. They knew what they were doing because that was the best show out, in my opinion. Now, if you're not a goth, you wouldn't understand, but Invader Zim started many goth kids like myself. And not only that, but in the theme song, Bloody Grr is seen to appear. Yeah, the writer, the artist, the drawer, they drew a bloody robot. Yeah, Grr, the cute little ditzy robot, he has a evil side. Come to tuition, I always knew that Grr was a little psycho, but I didn't think Grr was a killer. Yeah, you heard me. There's an episode, or what's supposed to be an episode. I'm going to find it no matter what Nickelodeon has tried to do with it. But Grr goes out and kills a bunch of people, comes back to the house all bloody, and then even Zim is like, where'd all the blood coming from? Yeah, it's a real episode when he actually does that. He kills Dibs, the annoying white kid, with a big ass head. I'm just saying. We all know that Dibs had a big ass head. Don't even lie and pretend you didn't see that. But anyway, I digress. The episode starts off with being in Zim's house. And I guess Grr got bored and Grr said, you know what, I'm going to go out. Grr went on a rampage and started killing people. Exactly. Not just anybody, though. He killed Dibs. I think he killed even the sister. And he killed the father. Basically, he killed Dr. Membrane and his 2 kids. Yeah. They went there. But Nickelodeon was too chicken shit to let that happen. Shame on you, Nickelodeon. Even though you made my childhood with iCarly and their foot jokes, you still think Bloody Grr is going too far. Anyway, Bloody Grr shows up on the theme song, when you see the image of the house getting built. Yeah, he appears, but you gotta pause at the right moment. Because the reason that they have you do this is because they were sneaking little images of Bloody Grr in there. So the Nickelodeon producers won't start tripping and start trying to change, shit up. But obviously, it worked. Come to find out, Nickelodeon didn't know nothing about it until it was fucking canceled. But that doesn't answer my question why it was canceled. I mean, if it doesn't make any sense, why would Nickelodeon not know that there were sneaking little bloody images of Bloody Gurr if they, you know what I'm saying? They didn't even know. But until after the show was canceled. But that begs the question, why was Invader Sim really canceled? It's plagued a lot of fans lately. And to be quietly honest, this is one of my favorite misunderstood shows of all time. And plus it comes with a mystery. Why the fuck not? But listen up. I think that Bloody Gurr intimidated all the other shows at the time. iCarly, that show didn't even come until 2007. Drake and Josh didn't come until 2003. And that was supposedly when Invader Zim had its last airing, era. Had their last airing day on Nickelodeon. But, like I said, I'm going to keep on investigating this as much as possible. Why did they really cut this show off? It had a huge following. It was practically the Harry Potter of Nickelodeon. It was practically the star of Nickelodeon. When it came to the cartoons, of course. We have real life shows like The Amanda Show, All That, Keenan and Kel, Drake and Josh, iCarly. Later on, Sam and Cat, The Thundermans, Henry, Danger Force. Yeah, I can go on and on. I was watching Nickelodeon since I was small. I found out, this is the exact same way I found out that the Rugrats had a different unaired pilot. Just like Invader Zim. They have an unaired pilot that is in 1999. You don't believe me? Check it out. And to be alert, I like to spoil surprises. There is no Gurr in it. So just in case you see the unaired pilot and you get pissed off, don't be pissed off at me, get pissed off at Nickelodeon. But anyway, the writers wanted to do the episode, and they say the episode's floating out there somewhere. The episode of Bloody Gurr. Why didn't they let Bloody Gurr have his own episode? It was too gory. But that still doesn't explain why they canceled the whole damn show. If I was them, I would let them cancel the show on there and continue on another network. Like, let's say Adult Swim. I used to watch that. My mom, I don't think she knew half the time because she thought I was asleep. But I would watch Robot Chicken. And by the way, I'm going to watch that too after this video. But I used to watch Robot Chicken. I used to watch all those fucked up shows. And I still ended up fine. Yeah, it developed with me having a skeleton on my wall. But there's nothing wrong with that. My whole point is, I want to know why they canceled that show. And I know you do too. And I have heard there's signatures going around about this show returning to air. If that is true, I'm game. I'll be one of the ones to bring Invader Zim back. Why? Because the show deserves to have a long running time. And for example, SpongeBob has been on since 2004. 2004! Or I think is 1999, somewhere between the late 90s and early 2000s. And they didn't cancel SpongeBob. SpongeBob had a lot of dark episodes. If you think about it, yeah. It wasn't even a horror show, and it was still kind of creepy to me in a good way. Because, my mom had me starting off with Night of the Living Dead. Now, first of all, I know every parent doesn't parent their child the same. But for Christ's sake, Bloody Gurr was not that bad. In fact, he wasn't bad at all. Let me add that to the equation. So, there's signatures going around saying, let's let Invaders Zim have a return. I agree. Let's do it. It's been almost 20 years. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Still not telling you how old I am. But still, we need Invader Zim back. And I hope you're with me. I'm out saying, Happy Friday the 13th.